What's happening? I'm making this video because, well, I'll just leave it at this. We've all heard of JD, aka J Dilla. We all know how sick he is with the beats. I personally met J Dilla in 1997 in Alhambra, California, at a Pog's Playhouse. Y'all remember them Pog things that you used to slam on each other and shit like that? And I go in there looking for some relatives of mine because I know they live in the area and I don't see them. But as I'm about to leave, I see him. I don't know who he is, but he's the only other black dude in the establishment. And he's looking at me and I'm looking at him, and then I look away and I'm ready to walk out the door, but he stops me. Make a long story short, we get to talking, chopping it up about music, and do 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 do. I gave him that day. We were pretty much trying to decide where we could see hip hop going from that point in time. And he asked, like, what kind of sound do you think would, and that's what came out. So we stood there, talked a little while, came up with some beat ideas. I helped him with You and Your Smile. I helped him with Are You Ready? I helped him with To You For You, Climax, and a few other beats. But the biggest thing that might surprise y'all is that I gave him the name J Dilla. No bullshitting. Ask Mama Yancey, Ma Dukes. Ask Frankendank. Ask Method Man. I gave him the name J Dilla. And where did it come from? I was sitting at home one day and he was on the radio. They were interviewing him. And I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, he's JD, and then Jermaine Dupri is JD. Oh, he got to do something about that. You know, just a little 17-year-old, coming with some different ideas. So when I brought it to him, he was like, that's kind of tight. I said, it just flows. He said, what made you decide to come up with J Dilla, and how did you? I said, it must be meant. I said, Daz from the Dog Pound was calling himself Daz Dillinger. I said, I have a feeling eventually he gonna stop doing that. I said, and around the time you stop hearing Daz Dillinger, start using J Dilla for yourself. It was on. So anyway, yeah, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but I am, because that's a dope ass name. That's like the dopest name in hip hop besides Rod Digger. We all know who Rod Digger is, right? Flipmode Squad, Outsiders. But yeah, and I know a few other people in the industry too. And I bet y'all wondering, like, damn, nigga, you got gray in your beard. I know you ain't made it yet. Not yet. I was having issues, life issues. They wanted to move me to New York, and I'm like, I've already lived in Chicago I know what cold weather feels like, and I ain't into it. But yeah, that was pretty much how everything went down. There's a lot more to the story, but I'm making it brief because y'all don't want to sit here and listen to this shit all day. But yeah, do have on Ben Davis coat and some Ben Davis Dickies. I don't remember what kind of shoes he had on. But the thing that really surprised me about him was that he was into playing Pogs. He said they do that shit in Detroit. I'm like, grown men play Pogs? Are you serious? Yeah, man. That's on you. But I was 17 at the time, and it was March 1997. And that's that. Any more questions? Shoot them in my comments. Deuce.